Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cook With Me, Sabrina V. In this video, I want to take you through my morning routine. My morning routine is something that's very special to me. It's a moment for me to be with myself, to check in with myself, and it's a moment for me to really prepare myself for the day. How am I feeling? What's going on for me? So the first thing I do is I get a kettle of water on, start that boiling, and then I make a coffee and a ginger tea. I find this to be the best way to make ginger tea. I cut off about this much and then I slice it into smaller pieces and I put it in the blender, a little bit of water, and I blend that up. And then I just strain that. And then later I'll just pour over some hot water. I make the tea, I make the coffee all at the same moment with this and the smoothie because this really saves me time. I'm not like making the coffee and then making the tea later and then going back to make a smoothie. So I make them all at the same time. And here I have some cinnamon in my coffee and I'm just pouring over some hot water. For this smoothie, this I have here is a passion fruit. I'm only going to use about half of this. I have this smoothie also every morning. Passion fruit, I put 4 bananas, and then I also add a little bit of aloe. And, I hope this isn't too weird, but I save the skins and then I put the aloe on my skin also, and it completely absorbs. I rub it in until it completely absorbs. I put it on my face. I do this every morning as well. I like to keep my smoothie in a thermos because this keeps it the same consistency and temperature, because I don't always, maybe I'll have the smoothie in an hour or something like this. So I just want to keep it its best integrity. I drink black coffee. I used to drink coffee with a lot of creamers and things like that, with a lot of artificial sweeteners and flavors. And I noticed that, I just did not feel good when I was doing that. So I like to add honey. I like to add a little bit of coconut oil to my coffee in the morning. Sometimes I just drink it black, but some mornings I do like to have it a little bit sweet. And yeah, this is really my morning routine, and these beverages really support me. They really will help awaken me. I want to share a little bit about my morning routine. When I started to go to therapy because I was just like not okay, one thing that my therapist recommended was to have a morning routine, to get into some sort of routine, because it was like my depression. Like every morning, I just like didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get out of bed. Like I didn't want to live, to be completely honest. And I noticed that once she told me, like, if you don't take care of yourself, like if you don't nourish yourself and nourish your body, you're never gonna feel better. And because I would just like lay in bed all day, I wouldn't eat, and it was really bad. And so I started to make a smoothie every morning. I started to just like, get up, shower, brush my teeth, and slowly, like, it helped me acclimate, is that the word? Like, it helped me to just get ready for the day. And for me, I still have moments like that where I wake up, like I'll be watching, maybe I watched the news the night before and I'm just kind of paying attention to like what's happening in our collective humanity. And I'm just like, what the fuck, and I'll be really sad, and I'll wake up in the morning, I'll just feel like this heaviness. The difference is like anxiety, depression, these things, like I don't know if they ever completely go away, but it's just really changed my relationship to them. Like I know that there are things that I can do, can take action to make myself feel better. So every morning I wake up, I immediately take a cold shower, and I'm living in the tropics, so it's like not super cold. And this like really allows me to wake up. I just look out into the jungle and I just say thank you for this day, thank you for life. And then I meditate, and I usually will do like my body practice after that. And then I'll come down and I will have these beverages. And this is just another moment of me like sitting with myself, like, okay, what's going on for me? How am I feeling today? And no matter how I'm feeling initially when I wake up, I know that after I take a shower, after I meditate, after I have the tea, the coffee, the smoothie, I'm ready for the day 9 times out of 10. And some days, if it's one of those days, I just let myself feel sad or bad or whatever I happen to feel in those moments. So a morning routine really like helps keep me anchored and centered on what it is that I came here to do, and what a blessing it is to just simply be alive. And again, like my gratitude practice and things like that really helps me to get out of that sort of like victim funky mentality about like, oh, I don't want to wake up. So if you are curious about a morning routine, this is what I do. I keep my okay, that's it. That's all I got. All right. Ciao.